My name's Shawn Dennis, for starters. I'm assistant coach of the Wildcats. The number one thing for us is our defensive pressure, obviously, with the Wildcats. One of the things we're working really hard on this year is developing our individual defence, because we felt that was a letdown. Full court defensive pressure as a team, probably the best in the league. But individually in the half court, we weren't as good as we could have been. And the biggest mistake I think most people make is, number one, understanding what they should be defending when you're defending a person who hasn't dribbled yet, and number two, understanding spacing. And we talk about spacing a lot on offence, but there's not enough talk about it on defence, and it's vital. Now, the first thing that most people establish when they catch the ball is a pivot foot. Everyone gets taught to establish a pivot foot, all right? So when he catches the ball and he establishes a pivot foot, straight away his left foot's his pivot foot. Right? So as a defender, I can look him in the chest and see that which foot's his pivot foot, because that's vital for me. Because the big thing, guys, is that once he's established a pivot foot, there's only one thing that can beat me, and that's the foot that moves. That can't beat me, or it's a travel, unless you're in the NBA. Right? That's a travel, like Tolliver the other night if you were at the game. He took 3 steps on one move, and you go, well, how do you defend that? All right. However, that's the only thing that is the only thing that can beat me. So that's what I have to defend. So I want to put that in the middle of my body at every opportunity. But I want to get right over like this so he can step me. The second most important thing is how close I get and how I react to his feet movement. And your first reaction should always be backwards, not sideways. Righto? So if I'm defending, just turn side on here. So I'm defending, I've established that this is his moving foot, so I'm going to defend that. Now when the ball's in this area here, there's really only 2 things he can probably do out of that, and that's shoot or dribble. Because a pass from the ball down there, if I've got a good established pressure, is going to be difficult. Rightio? It's going to be difficult. So I need to have good defensive spacing in a position which could be, as a generic rule, I should be able to touch the ball in this area, because I want to disrupt him as much as possible. I want to disrupt him as much as possible, make him feel uncomfortable. And defence sometimes is as much of an illusion as it is a reality. So I want to put him on the back foot. The second thing is for me to have that in his crutch. And here's the golden rule. Hands defend the ball, feet defend the feet. You see a lot of guys do that with the ball and the player jumps sideways. If he does anything with the ball but doesn't move his feet, shift the ball, then I'm not shifting my feet. Because remember, that's what beats me, not that. That doesn't beat me, that does. Because if he gets by me, I'm dead. Right, I'm going to have to open up, so I'm either going to foul or he's going to blow by me. So we're going to work tonight on a couple of concepts about spacing and about defending the moving foot. And then I'm going to show you a little bit of footwork stuff that you're going to do. Because when someone takes off, you won't catch up. You won't catch up by sliding, so you have to be able to run quickly and then get back into stance. So they're the 3 things we're going to work on. So the first thing I want you to do, guys, is we're going to establish a stance offense. You're just going to go into a triple threat position. I'm going to take this, then you're going to put the ball above your head. Now when they put the ball above their head, I want to get up and in. But you notice I don't come out of my stance, I'm on the ball. Now when he rips me back down, I must get off. And the good thing is, the reason I want this arm bar in this belly is for exactly that. So I get one of those, it's not a foul, I'm not asking you to steal the ball, I'm asking you to be disruptive. Put it above your head again, so I'm up. Right, he rips me down. Okay, well, I got it again. I'm just in a stance, I've got good spacing. Righto, so that's going to put him under pressure straight away, because when he's in that stance, he's all of a sudden going to be thinking. So instead of being an aggressive rip, he might go from this position here into something like this, which is a negative movement. Beautiful, I've got him where I want him. All right, so gentlemen, pair up with a partner, get a ball each, anywhere on the floor. I want you working on that. Righto, ball above the head, you're up and in. They rip it down, just hold your feet. Right, get up and in, rip him down, have a little fight, jumping off. Here we go. Okay, don't stay tight. Whoa, when he rips you down, he had the ball up here, come and guard me. If I rip you down and you stay tight, I'm going to do that and beat you.
Jump off?
Yeah, you got to get back. Right, you got to get back. Okay, swap it over if you haven't already. Swap it over. Okay, hold it. Come on in, quick. I'm seeing too many of you not get off when they rip you down. Right? With the ball, here. Just guard me for a moment, young man. I'm up here, you're up and into me. As I start the ball movement down, you've got to get off. If you don't get off, I'm going to either draw a foul on you or I'm going to beat you. You have to get off. So I'm up like this, I'm looking, I rip off, you've got to get back down and off. Righto? So the moment I move, because if you don't, I'll foul you. Just stay tight this time. I'm up like this, you stay tight, right? I'm just going to do this. See, foul. You just fouled me. Because you didn't make the spacing, poor spacing. All right, way you go. Another quick go. Come on, get off the ball when he has to rip you down. Get off. All right, good. Hold up there. Now I want you to defend the moving foot. Okay, so here's the ball. Just come here and guard me. Ball's here, righto. If I go back, okay, defend the moving foot. Now I want this player to move up into me here. Okay. If I reverse pivot, you must jump back to there. This is another mistake everybody makes. Okay, I'm on defense, he's on the back foot. Okay, take a stance, get on the back foot. I'm up and I'm in, and he reverse pivots. If I try and move sideways, I'm gonna foul him, righto? The moment you see him move back, I'm off. See the difference, see the spacing? All right, if he squares back up, right, I'm back and I'm in. I'm in. Does everybody understand that? You must go back. If he gives me a fake sideways, right, I'm off. He can't do anything from that position, he can't shoot. All right, so that's what I want to see right now. Okay, let's go. Good, good, good. No. When he's on his back foot, move into him. Get into him. Go back, get into him. As soon as he moves, you jump off. That's right. Okay, good. Swap it over. Swap it over. Good work. Jump off. Good, good. All right, come on down, guys. Come on down. All right, the thing we want to work on now is, because obviously at some stage they're going to try and dribble and attack us. So the thing we want to work on now is a concept. We used to always go, we used to always teach slide, run, slide. Well, we've changed that philosophy a little bit, and we're going what's more called a side run back into a stance or a slide, depending on what we need. Because it's very difficult if I'm defending this guy, particularly on a full court situation or even half court, that if he all of a sudden takes off, unless I've been able to stay laterally with him or pick him, if you like, or anticipate well, I'm going to have to run. So we want to teach a side run so that if he takes off there, it's a quick side run into my stance again. And it's got to be quick, you've got to practice it because it's not natural, right? But it will help enormously. It will help enormously. And Damian Martin does this as well as anybody. Unbelievable at how he does it. And the other concept we've got to do is that most players, when he starts to dribble, focus on the ball. And the bottom line is, whatever you focus on is where you'll go. So if I'm focusing on the ball, it means I'm going to foul him or just never get back in front. So I have to actually, if I start to get beaten, I actually have to focus up the floor a bit and focus to beat him to that spot. All right, and you've really got to teach the kids this, because they will start to drink, and then they'll do this, and then they'll just try and come in too quickly, and they'll just foul, or they just never get back in front. So we're going to work on just the concept of it, and you can do it with agility drills. If you ever come to a Wildcats practice, you'll see a lot of it. So boys, line up along the sideline for me. Along the baseline. Basketball's down. Line up with your partner. And the biggest concept is you've got to get them to stay down in the run and be able to get back into stance. That's the big thing, quickly and as fast as they can. So we've got one person, everybody step onto the floor. Okay, partner's off the floor, other people are standing here, so move on. One person on, partner off the floor, facing this direction. When I say go, you're going to do a side run into stance. So I'm in this position, I'll say go, you're just going to go run into stance. So it's just this. All right, as quick as I can, balanced and down. You notice at no stage did I stand up to run. You've got to stay down. So I'm down, right, and it's down, all right, and I'm in stance. I'm in stance. Ready, go. Good, good. Jog back, next person up. Quick, quick. Here we go, go. Okay, good. Guys, here's the rule. Game never waits for you. When they leave, you're on. You're ready to play. Here we go. Ready, go. Good. Lots of distance. That's very good, young man. Go. All right, good. Jog back. Last one. Go. Excellent. Okay, this time you're going to take one hard run into 2 slides. One hard run into 2 slides. Take a good stance. You're a bit narrow. A little bit wider. Good. Go. Good. Excellent. Next group up. Ready, go. Excellent. Good. Go. Good. Last one. Ready, go. Good. Turn around. Turn around. Okay, just one run into the slide. Turn around, face that way. Ready, go. Just one run into stance. No slide yet. One run into stance. Go. Good. Ready? You need to take a good stance there. Ready, go. Okay, good. Ready, once more. Stay down now, don't stand up. Go. Okay, good. This time I want you to go 1 run, 2 slides. You need to practice them stopping in stance because they need to have the balance, because I might take 1 run into stance and then the guy goes back the other way. If they can't stop in stance and then change direction again, then they're going to be in trouble. So that's why we're doing this stuff where they take a quick run in stance in case they've got to go back the other way. It's very important. You've got to develop the muscles to be able to do that. Okay, ready? Go! Good. Next group, ready? Go! All right, good job. Grab a basketball. Grab a basketball. Okay, what I want to do is we'll have one group on this side, one group this side. Okay, one group on that side. You'll be dribbling to your right. And the offence's aim is to get halfway between the end line and the centre line. So Pat's got the ball. Now, this is a live dribble, so you've got to play straight up in the middle. But when I say go, you're trying to beat him there. Okay, your job, if you can't get in front of him, is to turn and pick a spot up the floor and cut him off and get your chest on the basketball. Okay, get your chest on the basketball. You guys are going this direction. No, don't move over there because you just beat to me. You've got to play honest. All right, defense has got to be honest. Make sure they're honest and not cheating. So take a stance. Okay, ready, go. Okay, good. Now, boys, if you find yourself too close, you've got to turn and get in front, right, and keep that nice spacing. Keep your spacing. He'll beat you to the middle right now. Move over a little bit. There you go. Ready, go. Okay. Offense, I want you to attack their hip. Come on, offense, you're being poor right now. Can I have the basketball? All right, I got the ball. You ready to play? Offensively, I want to attack that hip. Let's see if I can hit it. You ready? Right, get it, digging up. All right, see if you can draw a foul. Work on your offensive skills as well. Go. Come on, offense, be ready. You're slow. Gosh. Okay, hold it up. Stop. Don't move. Stay down. Okay, I want you. See, here's the other problem. Do you feel uncomfortable? You're not. See, this looks great. Step off, Pat. This looks great, but I'm not doing anything to him. And a good player just stand here, look at you. Oh, I want to pass it. No, I might take a dribble. It's your job to make him feel uncomfortable. And at practice is the best time to work on it. So don't worry about being beaten right now. So I want to make him feel uncomfortable. Are you ready or what? Okay, you ready to play? Okay, now I've got him. See, now he's like, oh, just missed the pass up the floor. I've made you feel uncomfortable. All right, here we go. Go. Good. Okay, swap sides, boys. Quick, swap sides. Take a stance. Okay, you're going to get beaten to the middle. There you go. Ready? Go. See, your problem is you're trying to go at him there, not up there. Yeah. All right. Okay, ready? Go. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay, ready? Go. Good. Good. All right. Good job. Boys, line up in the middle here. Okay. Now, obviously, a ball handler can change direction. So now I'm going to let them explore a little bit. We used to be fairly pedantic, but my only instruction to them right now is they've got to get their chest back on the ball as quickly as they can. All right, so I'm going to give them a restricted area. And I guess what we're looking at here is why do we want to do this? Because we want to trap, particularly in the backcourt, as much as possible. You know, and use our plugger, etc., which is another clinic. So I'm going to restrict them to the width of the key to the centre line. And the object of the defence is to try and get back. So they're going to apply this footwork, particularly the side run. Because I could be going this way, and if he turns and changes direction, then I'm going to have to turn and take a quick run back into stance. That's realistic. It's almost impossible to do it any other way and stay up. But if they can, that's why you've got to practice that running technique so they get used to being in stance. All right, boys, here's the job. Okay, Paddy, you're up first on defence. You're on offence. Offence, you can't go any wider than the key to the centre line, imaginary line. Your job, my job on offence here, on defence, sorry, is to put my chest on the ball and make him change direction as many times as possible. So if he starts to go in this direction, I've got to put my chest on the ball. If he turns and starts to beat me, then I'm going to have to turn and run, get back into stance and get my chest on the ball. Don't put your arms in to slow him up if he beats you. Turn and get going. Righto. Do your side run. Right, ready? Right, away you go. Play. Good. Turn him again. Good, 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 good. Good. Chest on the ball. Good job. Turn over. Next pair up. Quick. Hey. No, just a halfway. Yeah. When you're ready, play. Play. Good. Ah, stop. Go back. What did you do? Got to beat him. Right. Got to keep your spacing now. Ready? Play. Turn and get him. Good. Keep playing. Go. Guys, you're playing to halfway. Only stop if I stop you. All right. Ready? Play. Good. Turn him again. Good boy. And again. Good boy. Excellent job. All right. See, lost balance. Here we go. Good. Stay down. Good. Get there again. Good boy. Good. That's all right. Good job. Ready? Play. Good. Don't put your hands in. Good. Ready? When you're ready, play. Don't put your hands in. Turn and beat him up the floor. When you're ready, boys, go. Stop. Go again. When he faked you sideways, which way did you go? Well, go backwards first. Always backwards first. Pretty good. Here we go. Good job. Good boy. Pretty good. Here we go. Go. All right, ready? Go. Good job, Paddy. Good job. All right, good job. Come on over, fellas. All right, as you notice with some of them, often when they come out of the run, they didn't come out of the run in stance, fell over. All right, that's why you have to practice it. That's why you have to do that in some agility or whatever as part of your warm-up. But, you know, a couple of them are very good at it. I can see already some of them are feeling their spots and that's telling me they don't do it enough if they're really feeling it muscular-wise. Okay, because it's an intense thing that needs to be practiced, and I don't think we practice it enough with our juniors, because it not only develops that, it develops great core strength because you're being forced to stay down in the stance and develop these areas, and the glute muscles in particular, which will help you become a better defender and play in stance. And that not only helps your defence, but helps your offence, because you're actually establishing great conditioning. And you know, what I saw there was a lot of guys couldn't come out of that quick run into a good stance, and they need to develop that. And one's probably because they don't really have the strength, but that can be developed just through those drills. Is there any quick questions before I move down the other end?
2 drills you move all in one direction, throw an actual run slide and run slide.
Certainly, you can do whatever you like, yeah. Absolutely. I mean, time stopped me a bit today. I mean, for me to build that properly, I would do it over probably a 2-month period with just bits and pieces. I wouldn't do it in one session and expect it, but it would be built over time. And when I was satisfied they were okay at one particular part of it, then I'd probably think about moving on, you know, and evaluate. And I would, in fact, with younger ones, I wouldn't get that advanced to what I just did, which I didn't earlier on, and I would spend a couple of years developing that footwork, because it takes time. It takes time. I mean, I've watched Damien Martin from when he was in Sydney to the way he defends now, and he is far better. You know, and that was 3 years ago. And to the defender he is today, it's quite unbelievable. He's a far better defender. So that's actually probably taken Damien Martin 6 or 7 years to get to that level. But that's why I believe a lot of this footwork should be being taught to our 12s and 13 and 14-year-olds. By the time they get to 19 or 20, they've been doing it for years, but they've also conditioned their bodies to do it. Because that's an issue we get when they come to us, is their bodies aren't conditioned. Tom Jervis is a classic example. He's a guy everyone keeps saying should be in the NBL. Yes, potential-wise, but his body's just not ready for the level because he just hasn't conditioned it. And we've got to work hard like that because it is hard work. All right, I better move on. Thanks. Thanks, boys. Good work. Good work.